A top story, Facebook has said that it has uncovered a plot to influence the upcoming midterm elections in the US. Now, the social media giant said it identified 8 Facebook pages, 17 profiles and 7 Instagram accounts as fake during a preliminary investigation. Facebook said that the fake social media accounts were created between March 27 and May 2018. The accounts, which posted about divisive issues such as racism, had nearly 3 lakh followers. One of the banned pages followed the modus operandi of Russian hackers during the US presidential elections of 2016. However, Facebook said that it could not explicitly put the blame on Russia. The US midterm elections are due this November.
I asked you 6 yes and no questions. I got not a single answer.
And joining me live for more is WION's correspondent Harry Houghton, live from Washington, D.C. Harry, it looks like that Facebook is being extra careful this time after the huge data scandal.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Facebook trying to get on the front foot after the heavy criticism that it was receiving following its slow response to meddling in the 2016 election. It took a long time for Facebook to acknowledge that its platform might have been manipulated in any way to influence that election, and that it took even longer for Facebook to hand over data from its platform to US lawmakers and investigators. But US intelligence agencies have been saying for some time now that they believe that the upcoming US midterm elections, which are happening in November, US intelligence agencies believe that they will be targeted by hackers trying to influence the outcome of these elections. So Facebook clearly trying to say, look, we're on top of this. We have identified these pages and we've shut them down, and we're going to try and make sure that this time round the influence on our election from any foreign actors trying to have an influence is minimal.
Well, Harry, could this be seen as an attempt for Facebook to kind of save face right now after the entire 2016 US election blow up over the data scandal? Do you think that they are coming forward and through this effort kind of owning up?
Well, they're trying to certainly reposition themselves and improve the image that the public currently has of Facebook because of not just the criticism they received for allowing their platform to be manipulated in the 2016 election, but for also the Cambridge Analytica scandal, where millions of people's data was used by that political firm inadvertently without people's knowledge. So Facebook trying to get on the front foot here. They say, look, this time round they've already briefed lawmakers on this disclosure. They spoke to them last week ahead of their announcement on Tuesday. They say they're also working with the FBI and other US intelligence agencies to help them and share information about these pages that they say are sharing false information. So certainly Facebook trying to get on the front foot here, but this is a difficult problem for them to try and stop people from using their platform to influence the election. It's a very difficult task. Nobody really knows how big of a problem it is. Nobody really knows how many fake profiles there might be out there. One Facebook executive, Sheryl Sandberg, said in a statement that for them their work was an arms race. But she did say that she felt the platform was making progress in trying to identify these profiles and shut them down much earlier than they have done in the past.
Right. Also, could you just take us through what exactly happened during the last scandal that we are referring to right now, the Cambridge Analytica one, where some agencies paid ads to influence voters a certain way. So just explain to us, how does it work? How do some articles, let's say I'm a Facebook user, and they analyze my profile, they understand what I like, what I don't like, and accordingly they shoot ads at me. Just explain to our audience how it works and how can it influence the elections.
Mm-hmm. Well, Cambridge Analytica are a political consulting firm. They work with lots of different political campaigns. They work with the Brexit campaign in the United Kingdom, and in the United States they work with the Donald Trump campaign. Now, Cambridge Analytica were able to obtain the data of millions of Facebook users and critics say that the way they obtained that was improper. They misled Facebook, but with all this data of millions of Facebook users, they were able to look at what people's interests were, what their social groups were, and target very specific political ads at those people. Now, Facebook, of course, came in for heavy criticism for allowing people's data to be used by that political consultancy. Cambridge Analytica now has closed down following the scandal. They had to shut their offices because there was so much controversy. Facebook came in for very heavy criticism for the way in which it allowed people's data to be shared with political campaigns. So they're now looking to try and move on from that and clean up their act. As I say, it's a very difficult task for them to do. This is a very big job. Facebook themselves acknowledge it will be a difficult task, but they're trying to show, we're 3 months away now from elections here in the United States, and Facebook are trying to show that they think they're trying to get on top of this problem, and they can ensure that any fake profiles have a minimal influence on this election compared to the last one in 2016.
Brother Harry, thank you for joining us there. Harry Horton joining us live from Washington, D.C. He was giving us the latest on Facebook, trying to really make sure that the midterm elections in November are not influenced in any way. Facebook is trying really hard, and especially Facebook is really trying hard, like Harry said, to clean up their image after that big data scandal. Now